When it comes to getting girls, you guys know how important style and clothing are to making yourself look like the godliest motherfucker possible. But not all of us can afford to be draped in Gucci and Supreme 24/7, especially if you're a younger guy on a budget. So, your boy, the God, is gonna hook you up with some hacks and tactics for making your regular clothes look way more expensive. But first, I got our boys over at KK&J to sponsor this video and support my channel, since they are the kings of making sure your clothes look more expensive. Now you see, KK&J makes shirt tail garters, which makes sure your shirts stay tucked in and looking fire all day long. Now if you're gonna spend all this time getting dressed up, you might as well take an extra 30 seconds to optimize your shirt's fit with shirt stays. You see, this way, you avoid that ugly muffin top that shirts get when they come untucked, and make sure your shirt is making you look leaner, taller, and more aesthetically pleasing. And that's why these shirt stays are essential. All you do is clip them to your socks and to the bottom of your shirt, and boom, you got a perfectly fitting shirt. It literally takes 2 seconds to look a lot more attractive than the other guys. You know, the dudes who have the muffin tops who need to shove their hands in their pants every 5 minutes to adjust their tuck. I mean, come on! Do you want to be known as the guy who's always shoving his hands in his pants? Of course not! The best part is that you have total mobility and can move around with confidence, knowing that it'll stay tucked in and looking clean all day long. Hey, if you want to check them out, then I'll have them linked in the description. Now, let's get into it. Number 1. Layer your clothes. Layering clothes not only makes your outfits look more stylish and more sophisticated, but it also diverts attention away from the individual pieces you're wearing and puts the focus on your overall outfit. So even if you're wearing a cheap white t-shirt from Walmart, you can layer it with a flannel and a jacket, so this way, it's not the main element of your look, but instead it adds to your look. Number 2. Find your fit. Now listen, I know that sounds obvious, but of course fit is important when making your clothes look more expensive. But here's an easy way of making sure you're always wearing clothes that are perfectly crafted to your body and making you look sexy as fuck. Spend one day at the mall and try on as many clothes in as many stores as possible until you find the stores that fit you the best. For example, there are some stores that sell clothes with generally slimmer fits, like Zara, H&M, Forever 21, and Topman, for example. And likewise, there are other stores that have more regular or classic fits like Banana Republic and The Gap. Now, depending on your frame and build, you might look better in a classic or regular fit, while other people look better in a slimmer fit. I'd say most people look better in a slimmer fit, but if your body type is bigger or wider, then the classic fit might actually look more snug and natural on you, since the slim fit may look too tight. Basically, you want your clothes to fit you snug, but not too tight. You essentially want to create that V-shape aesthetic and have your clothes accentuate your body to do so. This is why it's important to take action and go out and experiment with a bunch of different stores, because you may come across a goldmine for you that you may not have known about before. Number 3. Go thrift shopping, the godly way. Now, before you guys crucify me and call me a metrosexual hipster, let me explain. Thrift stores are the perfect option if you're on a budget because you can find really high-quality pieces at super cheap prices. You can also find vintage high-end pieces for super cheap. So you're basically paying dollars for items that would typically be worth hundreds of dollars. I don't know about you, but it doesn't get much better than that. Oh wait, I'm a god, of course it gets better than this. Now, it typically wouldn't get better than this if you weren't a god like me, but remember, I said this is thrift shopping the godly way, so. Number 4. Get your clothes tailored. Going to a tailor and having them make your clothes fit perfectly on you only costs a few bucks per item of clothing. So, if you're going to a thrift store and are only spending a few dollars on the clothing anyway, that leaves you with extra budget money to get them professionally tailored and made to fit perfectly for you. Seriously, I discovered this a few months ago, and since then, it's been a game changer. I don't know why more people aren't doing this, because it's seriously allowed me to save a fuck ton of money while having my clothes fit and look better than some of my more expensive brand name pieces. And better yet, you can get any piece of clothing tailored. It doesn't only apply to thrift store pieces. So even if you're buying a shirt from more affordable places like H&M, Forever 21, or ASOS, you'll still be able to afford to get them tailored and make sure they look like they were made just for you. Number 5. A sleek pair of shoes. Now, shoes are often overlooked, but trust me, if you can rock a sleek pair of shoes that are clean and look dope, then it'll elevate your outfit and make your whole look a lot more expensive. Some good options I'd recommend are a Cripps pair of white sneakers, suede Chelsea boots, and suede Chukka boots. Trust me, once you put on an awesome pair of shoes, your outfit will thank you and you'll look way better. And that's it. In summary, layer your clothes, find your fit, go thrift shopping, get your clothes tailored, and get a sleek pair of shoes. And don't forget to check out our sponsor KK&J And make sure you grab yourself a pair of shirt tail garters. They'll always help make you look fly when you're wearing button-downs. I'll leave the link and discount code in the description for you to check out. Zeus out!